Hi guys, Jason Bales here, Gamer++. It's been a really long time since I made a video, and I'm not really going to go into what all's gone on and why I'm back online right now. But let's just say that I need a hobby. So yeah, over the last couple of years, I've learned some hobby programming. I've programmed in C, C++, Java, QuickBASIC, and Visual Basic 6, and none of that really caught on except for Visual Basic 6. I'd had some classes in college covering Visual Basic 6, still had the books. So yeah, I really took off with that and enjoyed it. But recently my laptop updated itself to Service Pack 3 of Windows XP, and none of that Visual Basic works. None of those programs work now. I'm a little upset, but oddly enough, all of my old QuickBASIC programs work just fine in Windows XP now. So I've decided to go back and look at QuickBASIC and actually learn how to do something useful with it instead of just sort of tinker around. And to do that, I need to think of QuickBASIC as its own programming language, just like I would C and C++. It's a language that happens to have its own environment, a DOS environment, that is buggy in Windows XP. I've gotten it to work just fine in DOSBox, but I really like the setup that you see right here in front of you. This is a QuickBASIC program opened in Programmer's Notepad. It's Gorillas, if you ever played that old game. And you know, the Programmer's Notepad has a lot of cool features. You have the syntax highlighting, code folding. You can do this right here where you have split screens and vertical, and you can do all sorts of cool stuff with tabs and your own tools, which is basically what I'm going to be going over with the next few videos. I'm going to show you how to set this up so that you can write, you can compile, and you can run your programs right here from Programmer's Notepad. You could, of course, open up the code and work from within the QuickBASIC environment if you wanted to, and the changes will show up right here in Programmer's Notepad. You could use both environments together. It's not like you're taking anything away, it's only adding to the programming experience. But anyway, I'm going to show you how easy it is to compile and run a program right here from Programmer's Notepad. In order to compile this program without going into the QuickBASIC environment, you need to compile it on the command line, and the easiest way to do that is through batch files. So I have this tool right here, make compile.bat, and I press that, and here on this screen you put in all the command line options that this program might need to compile, and I happen to know it needs these two, and I press enter. And then we'll just go ahead and take a look at that batch file that was created. And you'll recognize this part right here. That's what I just entered. And all of this right here goes to bc.exe. That's the compiler. And this right here gets passed to link.exe. The output is not only our executable file, but object file and a map file. If you wanted to use these again later, you could of course comment out these two lines here. But anyway, I'll just show you what it looks like whenever you compile. There we have no warnings and no errors. That means it compiled correctly. And to run it, we have a couple tools. We could just have Windows XP run it right there, but it would go full screen and I would lose it. You wouldn't be able to see it with the screen capture software that I have. But I also have this up here, run in DOSBox. This is real easy to set up. You can send your program directly to DOSBox. There it is. I have my volume, my speakers turned off on my laptop right now because the music that should be playing right now really sounds like crap because the capture software has slowed it down so much, and also the frame rate. But I'll go ahead and start this up real quick and show you this good old-fashioned Gorillas, just like in the good old days. And that is our proof of concept. This environment works really well, and I intend to use this to learn how to program I don't know, halfway decent games. I know that I'm not going to program any modern Doom or Unreal Tournament, but I don't really want to. That's not the point of hobby programming. So yeah, look forward to the next few videos where I'll show you how to set up this environment to do exactly what you just saw, and I'll also point you to some websites where you can go and get tutorials and download code. And I'll also probably get into some QuickBASIC language tutorials where I go into some basic commands. And I hope that you enjoy this series, and I'm really looking forward to it. See you there.